Sawubona General. Uyaphila.
Thanks, Honorable Chair and members. Sawubona, Honorable Member.
Siyaphila. General, I'll just shoot straight to the point. Is Pktt report on Phala, is it a top secret? And why is it that General Rode, who conducted an illegal investigation, because there was no case that was open for him to conduct an investigation on Phala, and he was not mandated in terms of his work scope. He's alleged to have tortured suspects and is still in the same position and nothing has happened to him. Is it because he was acting under the instruction of the president?
Thanks, Honorable Chair and members. General Rode was subjected to disciplinary process. Him and other, I can't remember whether it's 2 or 3 members. He was subjected to disciplinary process, and the process ran its course, and he was found not guilty. And yeah, that was it. In terms of investigation, the members of the police, they perform their functions in terms of Section 205(3) of the Constitution, which says they are there to prevent, combat, and investigate crime, maintain public order, and protect the inhabitants and their property, and so on and so on. So any member of SAPS can do any of those functions if he knows that work. There is nothing wrong with that. But of course, members do specialize. There are those that specialize in commercial investigation, specialize in VIP protection, but doesn't mean you can't do any of the other functions.
Are you therefore saying any member can just investigate?
Come again, Honorable Member.
Are you therefore saying any member can just do an investigation, can be a detective or do an investigation at any time? Well, my question is, was he mandated to investigate Phala?
Thanks, Honorable Chair. No, the investigation was done by detectives. The investigation at Phala was done by detectives from, I think, Bela, if I'm not mistaken. And in as far as preliminary investigation, yes, the commander can and is expected to do preliminary investigation or whatever happens. Let's say a member loses a firearm here in Parliament. The commander is not going to sit back and phone Cape Town Central detectives and say there is a firearm lost here. No, he's expected that commander to do preliminary investigation, find out what happened. Is it indeed this firearm lost wherever? Because quite often things are not the way they are. So it's expected to do prelim investigations, and thereafter the detectives or the assigned component will come and take over and do whatever they expected to do.
Is the Phala a top secret thing? That question you did in a top secret, the Pktt report.
Well, I wouldn't know. I received a report which, based on that, we charged General Rode on. I'm sure Pktt can answer that question better.
So Pktt doesn't report it?
Honorable Stongwe, before you.
Not at all.
General, the statement that you deposed with us, does it have the part that you are dealing with now, the two of you?
It doesn't have, Honorable Chair.
Are you comfortable to respond to questions that are not on your statement?
I am not comfortable because I might not have other facts to the matter at hand.
Okay. Well, I will advise you, Honorable Shongwe, if there are additional matters to to the statement that you may want to raise with the general, you can do that in writing so that we do not inconvenience the witness. And I think this is a fair point, honorable members. Honorable Malim.
No, Chair, you're not going to make such a ruling. The general was asked yesterday about people who are being searched when he was sitting there. People who are being searched while he was sitting there. It was not in his statement. He was comfortable to answer those questions. So if you can answer about something that it didn't happen when he was in the office, when he was on a witness stand, what stops him about us answering a question that is police related? And he has been doing well. He says, well, I may not answer that one. IPIT might be able to deal with that. But to stop members from asking the top cop about issues of the police, they don't have to be in his statement. He answered yesterday comfortably about a matter that was taking place at that time while he was here. So it's unfair to rule a member out of order and say he must write a question, which is a well-known issue in the country. It's unfair. It might not be in his statement, but it's a well-known issue. He wants to respond to it, he will respond to it. If he thinks it doesn't have facts to that effect, he will say, no, I don't have facts. Please refer it to the relevant people. And we take it like that. Not that we must write questions when he was comfortable answering questions about a prevailing matter while he was sitting here. Thanks.
Honorable Nombalo.
Yeah, thank you very much, Chair. Partly covered by the latter speaker. Chair, I just wanted to invite your attention to, within the terms of reference, to paragraph 4.1.2, which says, amongst the things that we need to investigate is any related claim regarding corruption, financial or otherwise bribery or misuse of public resources within SAPS and any other relevant institution. So the question raised to the witness is not peripheral. It is not of context. It is within the scope of framework of this ad hoc committee. So like the honorable member has correctly said, that it must be a witness that says, I'm not able to answer to this question, but we are not of context here because the IPIT matter and the Palapala report fall within the ambit of the work of the SAPS. And the question is asked for a purpose of making a determination of whether the decision to declare it as top secret was correct or not. And if it was not correct, is it related to this allegation that is here, which talks about the misuse and ethical behavior in the SAPS and so on and so forth? So I think you have been unfair to the member, Chairperson. Thank you very much.
Okay. I think you, honorable members, you have a fair point. I accept the point of order. It is sustained. May you continue, Honorable Shonga.
In my defense, Chair, ngicabanga ukuthi njengomhlali waselokishini eDavidton, when a caliber of Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi says here sitting in front of us is the most powerful person in the SAPS, I think in my mind as umuntu waselokishini, it tells me that he should know everything that happens at SAPS. Am I wrong, Chair? But the question was, is the IPIT report a top secret? Can we pass that?
I don't know, through you, Honorable Chair, members, I don't know. I think the IPIT themselves can be in a better position to respond to that question because IPIT do not report to me. They have got an executive director of IPIT, which that executive director report directly to the Minister of Police. Thank you.
Are you ever informed when there is top secret reports? You ever know when there's a report that is said to be a top secret?
It will depend, through you, Honorable Chair. It will depend whether it's a report sent to me or is a report that, if it's not directed to me, I will not know. But if it's a report that the author writes to me, then I will see that it is a top secret report.
So, ngokuzwa kahle uthi you do know when it's a top secret report or not.
Yeah, I will know. It gets written.
So is this one a top secret or not?
I don't know, Honorable Chair. I don't have it. I don't know the classification of that report.
Okay, for the sake of my time, can I put that question in writing maybe, because I need that answer, Chair. Thank you. Where was I? Okay, SAPS is an instruction-based division. Even if when you go into a course, they give you a call-up instruction. Am I correct?
That's correct, Honorable Chair.
So how much of a problem is illegal and unlawful instruction from a political office bearers? You were recently illegally instructed to disband the Pktt by the currently suspended minister who should have been fired, which is a violation of Section 207 of the Constitution. Would you say another big problem in SAPS is the fighting of, would you say another big problem in SAPS and the fighting of crime is criminal network capturing political office bearers, and those office bearers do the bidding for criminals like we see in the drug trafficking, illegal mining, and political killings?
Yes, thanks, Honorable Chair. I'm not sure, are you asking that, do I agree with the statement, or I'm not
No,
sure?
I'm asking you, how much of a problem is illegal and unlawful instructions from the political office bearers? Then my statement on that one, just to motivate that, is that you were recently instructed by the currently suspended minister to disband the Pktt team. So I'm asking, with how much of a problem is illegal and unlawful instruction from political office bearers? How much of a problem is it in your space?
Yeah, thanks, Honorable Chair and members. I wouldn't say it's a big problem, because some of the instructions or views, the ministers will ask about whether can we do something like this, and we'll advise him that no, we don't do it this way, we do it this way. So that's how it goes. And yeah, even with the previous ministers, there was no insistence. I think this is a typical one that one I've seen. Some in the past, yes, one might say something and he will be advised to say, no, we don't do it this way, we do it this way, and there were never problems.
Thank you. While I appreciate the delay tactics you played in delaying Minister Mchunu from disbanding the Pktt, but I want to know, was this instruction illegal from Minister Mchunu? And if it was legal, at what stage did you know that it's an illegal instruction from him? And did you inform him that this is an illegal instruction? And just to finalize that, what happens to such instructions that are deemed to be illegal? What should happen to that person who gives such an instruction?
Well, as to what happens, I think is a question that one will not have an answer to it. But my view, yes, I view it as an encroachment. It's an area that was never explored before in this regard. I don't think there was ever I don't know, but a national commissioner that ever got an instruction of this nature in writing. So, as I said, Honorable Chair, I viewed it with suspicion, especially the way it came about. Hence, I didn't want to implement it immediately. And, but eventually, we end up finding that, no, indeed, After we find out what was the motive behind, that's when we can concretely say, no, but this was illegal. At the beginning, as I said, today we're sitting here knowing what we know now. Yes, one can 100% say this was an illegal instruction. But that time, without the background as to why are they doing this, they knew what they were doing. And we didn't know. Only after 13 May did we then know that actually the arrangements to disband the task team started immediately after the search of Mr. Matlala's premises and the arrest of Mr. Molefe. The plans to start the process of disbanding started from there moving forward. That's what the chart shows, and that's what my other officers that have got these reports on their toes, they will come and tell you. Then it became very clear that this was illegal. Right from the beginning, yes, I viewed it as illegal encroachment, but not so sure, and also not sure why is he doing this. Hence, I asked him, but why you do this? And the man could not give me reasons.